Welcome everybody to the Latiners Network. My name is Jose and this is my review for The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. That's a mouthful. The newest movie by writer-director Guy Richie. I'm a big fan of his. I like a lot of his films and he's kind of been on a roll lately. And he just gave us actually something on TV, a series, The Gentleman, which of course, which I really enjoyed. An eight episode run came out a couple months ago, a month and a half ago, which is really good. You guys should check it out, by the way. But either way, after watching this film, this is just another notch on this belt. This movie, which I found very fun and entertaining overall. If you guys aren't familiar with what this movie is, it's actually a telling of a true story. We have here Henry Cavill has been tapped to lead a team on a mission set forth by Winston Churchill, of course, during World War II, an unsanctioned mission, kind of under the table, if you will, to try to, to travel to the kind of west coast of Africa, where the Germans, Nazis, those bastards, have all the U-boats being maintenance. So he figures he can go in there, cripple the U-boats, allowing the United States to come over, clean through the Atlantic to bring over troops, supplies, weapons, etc. And of course, Henry Cavill, who his character is a bit of a wild card to say the least. He's actually in prison at the time. They let him go because he's just the kind of guy they needed here. He agrees to do it as long as he can bring his own team of equally as mad individuals to go along with him. Henry Golding is part of that team. We got Alan Rickson, of course, who has grown his fame through Reacher, which I thought he was really good in this movie as well. And now this set off to kind of complete this mission, and obviously a huge turning point in the war. We got Isa Gonzalez, who's also plays, she was really great in the film. I liked her a lot. Who plays kind of a spy, British spy, who is assisting, of course, Henry Cavill's team and all that. Like I said, overall, I really enjoyed this film. It's got, Guy Ritchie has that flair. It's got the style of his films, right? Taking these kind of sometimes crazy and ridiculous scenarios and situations. Has a lot of comedy in this film. The action is really well done, and these kind of outlandish characters. That's exactly what you're giving here. If you know his style, if you're familiar with what he does, nothing really changes here except he just puts it more into now a more historical setting, if you will. I'm sure they took creative liberties with the story, but essentially, this was an actual mission, of course, back in 1940s. But that being said, again, really well done. A very snappy dialogue. It's very funny at times. Rickman is great. Is it a perfect film? No. There's some pacing issues, a little bit too long. Not that big a deal. And it's not a very deep film. It's very straightforward. Not a whole lot of, in terms of character development. You're not there to really, see a character study some of these guys and what they're going through. It's just, this movie really focuses more on just the pure surface side of it, just pure entertainment, good action. Again, a couple of, big, particularly at the end, big action sequences at the end was really well done. And again, it's, if you're looking at something deep, particularly something you expect out of a kind of a historical war films, I guess is a way to describe it. This isn't for you, but you've seen the trailer, you know what to expect, and that's what you want. This movie is for you. It's a Guy Ritchie war film, essentially, with not a whole lot to say, nothing. It doesn't get too in depth with anything other than just these guys going out there and doing what they do, is kick ass and take names and try to, of course, tilt the scales of war in our favor and deal out some of the comeuppance to those damn Nazis. And I'm always for that. And I think you guys should be too, because I'm recommending this movie for you guys to go watch if you get a chance. Again, fun, entertaining, simple, not deep. Not gonna, it's not gonna be one of the most memorable movies of the year. But if you're looking for a good time, something a little bit more unique, you like Guy Ritchie, absolutely recommend. So I had a really good time, very entertaining. Despite its flaws, I still enjoyed the film, no doubt about it. So that being said, you guys want to check this movie out? If you do, comment below, let me know where you guys thought. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe below and feed money to go to the movies and talk about it afterwards. See you guys next time.